Good morning, students. I am NIVEDITA SINGH of Marwadi College, English Department. Today, I am going to take your online classes for elective English, that is of 100 marks. Today, we will start the textbook Kaleidoscope Section 3 Short Stories. Non-friction. Class 12 Elective English Textbook Kaleidoscope Section 3 Non-Friction Lesson number 1 Freedom by G.B. Shaw. First, introduction of the author. George Bernard Shaw, learned dramatist and a critic. He presents a fearless intellectual criticism on acceptance of freedom, varied away by the masses. He states that the term freedom is infinitesimal or subtle and merely intelligence can understand it. Intelligence also has been defined as a specified way. It's actually intelligence or sensitivity soaked in the water of insight or clairvoyance. He specifically warns guardians for their incoherent understanding the term discipline. He imagines all canons, laws, bylaws imbued in adolescent not by reading text but in a permanent framework of society that runs from couple, pair, comrade to nation and the universe, duly touched to an habitual in the air of free concern, not even the last mounting to impose, insist, thrust, or hurt anyway. All organisms are as oneself. Their feelings at physical, intellectual, and emotional level are in purpose to me. Understanding freedom and discipline has been composed by J. Krishnamurti as codicil to dissect the jargons existed in G.B. Shaw's freedom. In his individual and genius kind reflexes, he says virtues like sympathy, empathy, cooperation, harmony, senses, and oneness all being invisible yet virtual and their manifestation in noble deeds causes, these are infinite, hence cannot be confined to any territory but pervade in entire universe ecosystem in biosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. Through cosmos consciousness of global citizen in the blind race of globalization without proper set at an emotional level. Self-realization, we are Indian. With our lives soul processed and cultured in Orient, keen our contempt, amnitio to peep into microcosm through his own eyes. Scriptures that tell and convince us that all roots merge with cosmos consciousness. It is inherited to us from our great sages. They say, Sa vidya ya vimastve. That is, it's true art of living to live for emancipation, salvation, or it's learning that keeps living soul under unfastened and free from all temporal and corporeal bondages. Therefore, the author depicts the picture of real freedom. Now, George Bernard Shaw states that there is not even in a single person free to do as he likes without shackles of time, place, and conditions. Natural jobs cannot be shrinked, but certain other jobs can be controlled. There are rules for moving on roads and rules for proper manner of living. There are desires and comforts that enslaves the man one way to the other. The person leading certain people shift his salary to nature to them. The government enforces chivalry but call it freedom. They, however, control the extent of chivalry, also the forms of types of freedom keep on changing. Shaw states that the elections and votes of citizens are also integral parts of life because in a democratic country this is considered as the unique political right. There is difference between chivalry of man to nature and the unnatural chivalry of man to man. Instead of restraining our natural wants as chivalry, we take greatest pleasure in their satisfaction. Desires or passions are the root cause of chivalry, but we all happily accept that chivalry. Today, up to this, we will continue in our next video.